I've put it off long enough. I'm gonna make croissants. I put it off for good reason. They're hard to make. I would rather judge your croissants than make croissants. Now that I'm making them, I'm using a Claire Saffitz recipe. This is gonna be 4 million parts. I'm mad that I can't just make these in an hour and then eat them today. I have to eat them tomorrow. That's how crazy croissants are. Who in France was like, this is a good idea? It's like assuming people in France had computers. That's my impression. Let's just do this. And we're gonna see how it goes, and no matter what, I'm gonna eat them. So let's make the dough. Okay, what goes into the dough? Great question. We have flour, salt, milk, water. You're supposed to use a good kind of flour, but I'm just using this, and so I'm gonna blame it on the flour if it fucks up, not on me. Yeast. I've never measured salt in my life, and I never will. I like a lot of salt. Where are all my bowls? I'm just gonna stir it like this. And then the water and the milk. This is what it looks like now, and she says this is normal, and now I have to leave it for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, hope that was worth it. The dough is rested, adding the chilled butter. Okay, this is what's supposed to be, as Claire describes, a very smooth and supple dough. I don't know how we're defining supple. I think it's fine. It's been going for a minute. Fuck, I don't know. And she says to do this, cut it to help it rise. And look at the little loaf. Back in the bowl, like 2.5 hours. While that's rising, I'm gonna make the butter black. This is gonna go in between all the different layers. This is what makes it taste good. 3 sticks of European butter and lay them side by side. This is gonna be rolled out into an 8-inch square, so I have a ruler. Who am I, a scientist? Make an 8-inch envelope. Why is it so hard to fold? Whatever, this is gonna be good enough.
I've never heard a good answer to the question, what happens when we die? And I think about it all the time.
I think this is as good as we're gonna get. This has to chill. Now that we've already waited a fucking hour for the dough to chill, it has to go in the fridge and chill. It's been cooking for like 4 hours. It's big. In her video, the intermediate thing that she does is she takes it out and she pre-shapes it so that you can roll it. And my dough does look like hers, which is cool. Put this in the freezer for 20 minutes. Here's the truth. I don't think the dough is rested long enough. I have a show at 8 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock right now, so that's why I took it out. I'm probably rushing it, and now I'm freaking out a little bit. The dough is just not hard enough. Claire said it has to be the same texture as the butter in order to work. Now it's the risky part where we're laminating it. We have to figure it out. Now I'm tired and annoyed, and I'm ready to do this. I have my butter. It's bendy, but it doesn't break. Dough.
If you go to therapy long enough, you'll realize every adult is just responding to something that happened to them when they were a kid.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this right. So now I take the butter block. I feel like I just pinch it to get it to go, but this feels not right. Pinched it to seal it, and now I turn it like this, and then I roll it out this way. Roll it out, but keep it square. And then you're supposed to fold it like a letter. That is the first turn. Okay, freeze for 20 minutes, refrigerate for an hour. Okay, I'm literally in the middle of getting ready for the show, but I have to fucking flip this again, and so here we are. Now we have to do the second turn. I have to work quickly to roll this out, and it has to sit again, and then I'm gonna have to wait till after my show, which is stupid.
I think about my middle school bully all the time.
For the record, I'm very tired. We just do a normal fold. This goes in the freezer and then the fridge again. Christ. Now I'm not gonna be able to come back to it until after my show, so that's what we're doing. Back from my show, and it's 10:30 at night. I left it in longer than she said you were supposed to. I have to roll it out one final time, and then it'll be ready for tomorrow. One final time.
Last time I told my mom I was scared she was gonna die, she said, Lindsay, we're all dying.
I think it's like the size of the pan, so I'm gonna wrap it up, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and then we're gonna be done. It's been overnight. There's nothing more than I want than to be done with this process, so we have to finish it. Roll out the dough, shape it, and let it proof for 2 hours. Can you believe we're not done yet? Here is our dough, which is definitely definitely not as flat as it should be. So now I'm gonna have to fucking roll it out a little bit. I think this is gonna be overproofed. I'm scared of this butter. I had a dream that I punctured it in a way that fucked everything up. There's such a big bubble right here. There's bubbles everywhere. Cuts the edges so they're super straight. 4 equal things. I'm eyeballing it, fuck it. And you have this. I don't know. Look like really long pizza slices. I think my lamination is fucked up. These are just gonna be leaking butter. I'm gonna do that 8 times. It's gonna be covered in plastic wrap and then they're going to proof for 2 hours. Can you believe we're proofing again? It literally. Final proof has happened. They went in the oven with like a boiling thing of water. And so that was supposed to create the environment where they rise. Anyway, I just copied what Claire did. Go look what Claire did. I'll show you what they look like. These are all right. There's butter pooling at the bottom. It melted too much. My lamination's bad. We're in hot mess territory. They'll taste good, I think. We're just gonna egg wash these and get them in the oven and pray to the lords of croissanting. This feels dumb at this point. I can see it seeping out the side. So annoyed with myself. And do you know how long this took for me to just fuck it up? Incredible. I'm a genius. A+. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the oven and we'll see. This is what they look like before. We're having some problems here. I think I do need to take them out. We have some really uneven cooking and they also look heinous. Is there hope? They're not sitting in pools of butter, but I think they soaked up the butter. It's not correct. I like a big croissant, but those are gigants. Ow, fucking Christ. I rate local bakeries on a scale of 1 to 10. Today, I'm in my kitchen. I made croissants from scratch and now I have to rate them honestly. Looks alone, we know these suck. Something's wrong. A little dark, flakage. No, you can kind of see layers. It's the size of my head, but it is completely flat. And this one is basically a cookie, so God bless. Let's cut into the small one and see. I am humble enough to admit when I didn't do a good job. And guess what? There's not gonna be crevices. Literally bread. Wow. It tastes like bread. It doesn't even taste like really good bread. It tastes like a really buttery biscuit. It tastes like a crescent roll. Wow, I literally just made homemade crescent rolls. Embarrassing. Maybe I put frangipane in here, put the little top back on, and then it becomes like a good almond croissant. Okay, now I have to rate it. It's like not bad looking. I lied, it's bad. I'm gonna rate my own croissants a 2 out of 10. I have to give myself 2 points because I spent 2 days on this, so fuck you. I know what a good croissant is, and I know that I don't know how to make one. Croissant critic can't make croissants. Hello, who's calling? The hypocrite police? Yes! Yeah, my croissants didn't come out perfect. In fact, they came out pretty fucking bad. I don't care to ever try this again. Colossal waste of time. I'm not selling my croissants, so they don't have to be good. If you're selling your croissants, they shouldn't look like mine. Tell me to fuck myself or where you want me to go next.